I grew up in very small towns in Iowa, many of them, and I grew up pretty culturally sheltered, I would say. So one of the things that I really love about this experience of Day of the Dead is it has really opened my worldview, and it has taught me about cultures that I did not learn about as a child, period. I always loved art, and when I went to Iowa State, I discovered graphic design, and that really began a journey for me that has paid off in so many wonderful ways, especially with working with the Des Moines Arts Center and Day of the Dead. I fortunately started working with the Arts Center in 1990, and so I had a working relationship with them before I became part of the committee in 2004. It was a natural progression, and I joined this lovely, small, passionate committee of people who were creating this wonderful event, and it has turned into an annual love fest, frankly, because I love doing the graphics, I love doing the research, I love working with the people, and it just continues to grow. When I joined the committee in 2004, I really knew nothing about Day of the Dead, so this has been a wonderful learning experience. I understood it to be a time of celebration, a time of gathering with families and friends to honor people who had passed on, and at that time of year to feel them in your midst and feel connected to them. Having just recently lost both of my parents, this year will be especially wonderful for me, and I will feel my parents' presence and celebrate their lives along with all of the other people at the celebration. I am a graphic designer. I always attend all the committee meetings from the very beginning, so I'm part of the concept. I'm part of choosing who we honor, but my real job is to make the concept and make the lives of the people we're honoring come to life visually. So I do that by designing a logo, by doing postcards, invitations, and by doing any pieces that we need for the ofrenda. But one of my favorites is probably the very first one I did in 2004, because I created a large 8x8 Mexican blanket to put on the wall behind the ofrenda. And it afforded me the luxury of researching the culture and researching the iconography and researching the colors that are used in Mexican folk art and Day of the Dead. And that was just such a lovely trip, visual trip for me. And now I get to use these beautiful colors and these beautiful icons like marigolds and butterflies and shapes and arrows and lines and brilliant colors. It's a graphic designer's dream, frankly. In the process of researching the graphics for these things, what I realize is everything has meaning. The flowers have meaning, the butterflies have meaning, the colors have meaning. And that has really informed my own work, so that more and more I try to do the same thing in all of my work. Every element that I use, I try to have it add some meaning and some depth to what I do. Although it is already pretty large and spectacular, I would like to see this event continue to grow and involve more people of diverse cultures. The event brings in people from the Des Moines community who might not normally come to the Arts Center, and that has increased our visibility. It has increased our knowledge of these communities. It has increased their interest in the Arts Center. Both my faith and my personal beliefs really encourage me to embrace all cultures and to get to know people from other cultures. And I really, truly believe that the only way to build bridges between our cultures is to get to know each other, have more understanding, and to become friends. And the Day of the Dead has helped me do that. I walk through the crowd on that day, and I know people, and I have friends who I just would not have otherwise known. And it has truly enriched my life.